Some moments in sports don't need a buzzer to end them. They don't rely on trophies, titles, or polished highlight reels to prove their importance. They unfold in the quiet, in the tunnel, near the sideline, far from the cameras that usually follow her every move. A child leaning over the barrier, a handwritten sign, a pair of game-worn sneakers still warm, and within just 30 seconds, a memory is created that will last a lifetime.
And after Caitlin Clark walked off the court following the Indiana Fever's preseason game against the New York Liberty at Barclays Center on April 25th, 2026. And that is exactly what the internet has been talking about, sharing, reposting, and watching on a loop ever since. If you have not seen it yet, you are about to understand why this story matters far beyond the shoes. Because this is not really a shoe story. It is a character story, and those are the stories that never...
Let's walk through what actually happened, because a moment like this deserves to be told clearly before anything else is added to it. When the final buzzer sounded in the preseason game, Caitlin Clark didn't follow the usual script that comes with her level of fame. She didn't head straight for the locker room. She didn't slip away through a back hallway while staff made space. Instead, she slowed her pace, turned toward the sideline where the fans were gathered, and stopped.
And boy, the people were happy. The people were happy. The takeover in Caitlin Clark getting Jay-Z treatment in Brooklyn, New York. Hove, H to the O-V, we here to CCC. Caitlin Clark absolutely took over Brooklyn.
New York, HOV, H to the OVY. The energy said it all. We were here to CCC. Laughter in the background, cameras rolling. And then Caitlin Clark completely took over Brooklyn. She didn't just walk off. She dropped down right there at courtside, slipped off her game-worn Nike Kobe PEs, signed them on the spot, and handed them directly to a young fan pressed up against the barrier. The kid had a handmade sign, wide eyes, and no idea what was about to happen. The reaction? Everything. No script, no setup, just pure, unfiltered joy. A kid showed up to a game and walked away with a story they'll be telling for the rest of their life. And within hours, the video was everywhere. For a moment like that, it couldn't have gone any other way.
In profit, just wait until I show you the exact stock numbers. Hours at 10 a.m. Eastern time on the Nike sneakers app, so lock in. And this already resold for a lot. And that's $300 to $400. Now, these are the Kobe 5 Pro Tro Caitlin Clark tomorrow, April 15th for $190. But the stock on Nike US is only 14,000 pairs. Limited for a Kobe, but it's just limited enough for a Caitlin.
Now here's the part most people missed when that clip started making the rounds online. Those weren't just any sneakers. They weren't something you could pick up off a shelf at a Nike store. What she gave away were player-exclusive colorways. PE editions of the Nike Kobe 5 Pro Tro, made specifically for Caitlin Clark and worn in real WNBA competition by the most commercially impactful player in the women's game right now. The retail versions of Clark's Kobe 5 Pro Tro releases dropped at around $190, and they're already flipping on platforms like StockX for anywhere between $375 and $435, depending on the size and colorway. But game-worn PE pairs? That's an entirely different tier. Once you're talking about sneakers taken straight off her feet after 40 minutes of play, you're in the world of high-end collectibles, where sneakerheads, memorabilia experts, and auction houses place valuations north of $50,000, $50,000, and she handed them to a kid at the barrier like it was nothing out of the ordinary. Because to Caitlin Clark, in that moment, it wasn't extraordinary at all. It was just the right thing to do.